In a high-performing home theater system, every component plays a role in delivering the best possible experience, including the cables. But why do high-end cables offer better fidelity over cheaper ones? Let's break it down. High-end cables are built with superior materials like oxygen-free copper or silver, which offer lower resistance and better conductivity. Cheaper cables often use lower quality materials, leading to signal degradation and loss over distance. Interference from other devices can distort audio and video signals. Recently, I was having a major interference issue using some cheap Amazon RCA cables from my amplifiers to my processor. I was getting an incredibly loud hum out of all my speakers. Once I upgraded to an amplifier with XLR connections, the interference completely went away. XLR cables, even the cheaper ones from Amazon that I'm using, offer a much better connection over RCA. This is because higher end cables come with advanced shielding techniques that protect against electromagnetic interferences, EMI, and radio frequency interference, RFI, keeping your signal clean. As distance increases, so does signal loss. High-end cables, like these XLR cables from Brigi, are engineered to minimize attenuation, preserving audio even over long distances. Cheaper cables may show degradation, especially in larger home theater setups. High-end cables are designed to support higher bandwidth, ensuring smooth transmission of high-resolution formats like 4K, 8K, and lossless audio. Low-cost cables might struggle to handle these formats, causing lag, pixelation, or audio dropouts. Investing in high-quality cables also means longevity. These cables are built to withstand wear and tear, maintaining performance for years. In contrast, cheaper cables often degrade faster, leading to frequent replacement and inconsistent performance. When you're looking for the best home theater experience, high-end cables ensure every detail comes through as intended. From superior materials to enhanced shielding, the investment is worth it for those who demand the highest fidelity. For video, I'm using Brigi HDMI cables. These cables are ultra high speed, support 8K, 48 gigabits per second, and are the only ISF certified HDMI cables in the world. For power, I have 3 different power cables from AudioQuest. For my Emotiva RMC1 processor, I'm using the Monsoon power cable. For my Epson LS12000B projector, I'm using the NRG Z3 power cable. And for my Zudu Ultra HD 8000, I'm using the NRG X3 power cable. All AudioQuest power cables are 3-pole AC power cables that provide low noise technology and patented radio frequency ground noise dissipation, which minimizes circuit misbehavior by canceling induced RF noise. For audio, I've been using some cheap XLR cables that I got from Amazon, going from my 2 amplifiers, an Emotiva XPA3 Gen 2 and a Stark Sound Fiera 8 8-channel amplifier. But I've got some high-end Brigi XLR cables that I'm going to be swapping out for all of my current XLR cables. For internet, 95% of my cables are your standard Ethernet cables that you'd find on Amazon. But I've got 3 AudioQuest Cinnamon RJE Ethernet cables that I'm going to be implementing into my setup. One will be going from my wall to my Ethernet switch, and the other 2 will be going from the Ethernet switch to my Kaleidoscape and Zudu Ultra HD 8000. Cinnamon RJE are Cat7 Ethernet cables that feature high purity solid 1.25% silver conductors and level 1 noise dissipation for the most efficient dissipation of radio frequency noise. Amplifiers and subwoofers require large amounts of power to perform at their best. High-end power conditioners feature high current, spec-grade outlets designed to handle the demands of power-hungry equipment, ensuring maximum performance. Cheaper power conditioners can struggle to supply adequate power, leading to reduced fidelity or performance issues. In the case of power conditioners, a high-performance home theater system needs more than just great components. It needs clean, stable power. High-end power conditioners offer superior protection and performance compared to cheaper alternatives. High-end power conditioners like the AudioQuest 707 provide superior voltage regulation, ensuring that your components receive consistent, clean power. Cheaper conditioners may not regulate voltage effectively, which can lead to inconsistent performance and potentially damage sensitive equipment like your expensive receivers or pre-pros. High-end power conditioners come with advanced surge protection and EMI RFI filtration. Now, I live in Houston, Texas, where hurricanes, tornadoes, and storms can hit at any moment, causing surges or brownouts. These fluctuations in power can damage your electronics. A higher-end power conditioner like the AudioQuest 707 can filter out noise and protect my system from power spikes, surges, and interferences. Cheaper power conditioners often provide minimal protection, leaving your valuable equipment vulnerable to damage and degraded signal quality. High-end power conditioners are built to last, which means your expensive audio equipment will last as well. With robust construction, high-grade materials, and superior internal components, they provide reliable, clean power for years. Cheaper power conditioners often use low-quality parts that wear down over time, leading to inconsistent performance and the need for frequent replacements. When it comes to protecting my home theater and ensuring optimal performance, I chose to go with AudioQuest for their high-end power conditioners. If I'm going to be investing in a high-end home theater, then I want to invest in its longevity. As I've upgraded my equipment over the years, it only makes sense to also invest in high current outlets for my amplifiers and my processor with superior surge protection and isolation, ensuring that my system gets the clean power it needs to perform at its best. What I like about the 707 is you have 12 power outlets with 4 high current spec grade outlets completely dedicated for amplifiers and 8 ultralinear filtered outlets for your source components like my Kaleidoscape, Zudu, Oppo 203, and Xbox Series X, just to name a few. I'd like to thank Bridgie and AudioQuest for sending over all the gear for me to use in my home theater. I'll leave links in the description for all of the gear that I discussed in this video. And if you want to purchase any AudioQuest gear, visit our channel partner, The Grid Hi-Fi in Houston, Texas, or you can give them a call or visit the website. Links are in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you let me know down in the comments which type of cables you use in your setup and why. I'll see you in the next video.